This is Great Evangelism World Crusade.
Apostle G.D. Numbere of the Court of Faith, who pioneered indigenous Pentecostal evangelism in rivers and bayous of faith, and even in the north. Apostle Numbere, as anointed as ever, is here to point out and correct errors in the body of Christ, and also to prepare the church for the rapture through his in-depth and balanced teachings of the Word of God. The program Cut Up will be aired every week on this channel at the same time.
Question: is it saving lives or making money? In Great Evangelism, we do not teach people how to make money. We teach people how to make heaven. God has so spoken that for every trial in your life, in our lives, he has made a way out of that trial, that we'll be able to endure and bear it. This situation that you are facing will not kill you. It is difficult now, but God will glorify his name through this problem. The people of the world have gathered together and said, we will kill him and we will eat his flesh. They will not succeed to kill you. I have classified faith into 3 categories, and I have brought tire tubes to illustrate these 3 phases of faith. Now, if you look at those 3 tubes, one is totally flat. Number 1 there is totally flat. There's no air at all. The middle one, the second one, is weak. And if you look at the last one, you see that it is full and strong. Each one of you here falls into one of these 3 categories. So, I have divided faith into 3 categories. Number 1, 0 faith, no faith. Flat faith, no faith. And this middle one has some faith, but little air, little faith. The third one has great faith. Flat tube equals to 0 faith or no faith. I will use this tube, this car, and compare with faith and see where we are going. I'm not handling only the no faith, no air. One, that flat one, that's what I'm handling this today.
For this healing service, make you remember, say, the one with the touch today. Now this number 1 tire, when no gets breeze at all inside. And they use this number 1 today with this motto to teach us the thing when we go learn today.
So flat tube equals to flat tire.
So tube, when breeze no dey inside, go give us tire when fall.
Flat tube equals to 0 faith or no faith.
Tube tube when breeze no dey inside at all, they give us faith when no get power, or faith when no dey at all.
We are saying that flat tube is equal to no faith. A flat tube has no air. If tube is equal to faith, flat tube is equal to no air, is equal to no faith.
You think when we dey talk, we say, if tube when no get tube, they show us faith. And tube when breeze no dey inside, they show us place when faith no dey at all. That one be say, tube, they show us faith, and tube when no get air, they show us somebody when faith no dey at all.
As it is for car, so it is in our lives. That's what we have read in Mark and in Luke, where Jesus is asking in Mark, how is it that you have no faith?
As it is for tube and tire, now so it is for us human beings. And I make Jesus the ask for Mark chapter 4, where we read, say, how it be say una no get faith?
We are saying that flat tube is equal to no faith. A flat tube has no air. If tube is equal to faith, flat tube is equal to no air, is equal to no faith.
The thing when we dey talk, we say, if tube when no get tube, they show us faith. And tube when breeze no dey inside, they show us place when faith no dey at all. That one be say, tube, they show us faith, and tube when no get air, they show us somebody when faith no dey at all.
As it is for car, so it is in our lives. That's what we have read in Mark and in Luke, where Jesus is asking in Mark, how is it that you have no faith?
As it is for tube and tire, now so it is for us human beings. And I make Jesus the ask for Mark chapter 4, where we read, say, how it be say una no get faith?
And in Luke chapter 8 verse 25, we also read, he's asking, where is your faith?
And for Luke chapter 8 number 25, he come dey ask the question again, where una faith dey?
Now I'm going to go to that car, and I'm going to use the flat tire, flat tube to illustrate whatever happens, whatever I'm going to explain in that car with a flat tube is what happens into anybody whose life is flat, who has no faith. So you see yourself in that position. I'm going to discuss certain things with this car, with this tube and tire.
I go carry this tube and tire, go near the car, take am, show una the thing when I want to make una sabi. And so anything when you see there, make you know say, now so it happen to us when be human being, when faith no dey inside. When faith no dey inside our life, anything when you go see here now, now the thing when go happen, or they happen to us.
A flat tube has no air.
Tube when don't fall, breeze no dey inside.
That's equal to zero air.
That one be say no breeze at all.
Equal to zero faith.
That one means say faith no day at all.
Now, if these 4 tires go down, I want us to see.
As I don't ask before, if this 4 tire fall,
the first thing that you will observe about the car is that it will slow down. The car will slow down because the tires are flat.
The first thing when you go see for this motor be say, the motor go begin the waka small. You no go fast again because the tires don't fall.
Number 2, it will slow down and will eventually stop.
As he begin the waka small, he go see him say, he go can't stop.
How many of you agree with me up to this point?
How many of you believe
Carry
your hand up and shake them like this.
If this tube falls, the tire will fall and the car will begin to slow. You cannot move again as fast as you are moving, and eventually it will stop. If you don't stop it, it will stop by itself. Do you understand?
If this 4 tire fall, you go see say, as if now you the driver, if the tire fall, you go see say the car go begin the waka small, the waka small. If you no gree stop him, as the driver they go, he go take a hand stop.
At the point the car stops, it is then the weight of this car and all the passengers in this car, on all the load in this car, it is then you will know what this tire is carrying and flying as if it has no weight. But when it comes to a stop, with all the passengers and with all the loads, then you will know how heavy this car is.
When this motor can't stop, now that time you go sabi the canting when this motor carry. When you see the whole people when they inside, they come out, and the load when they carry, even the load when they say the car itself carry, you go see the canting when they carry.
So how do we know? I want 4 ministers up there, strong men, come along, let's push this car. It has stopped.
4 people went strong, not be just 4 people.
Even 5, 6. Oh,
yeah, make me push them. They don't stop. Push. Push. They don't stop.
How many men are pushing this car?
When I reach 7.
And they're not making any progress.
As when they push, then they go front.
Because the car is heavy, the weight has dropped.
Because the motor don't heavy. Waiting make am heavy, the thing when carry him, don't leave him, he don't sit down for ground.
This whole weight, plus you, your family, the weight of the car, and the load you carry, is what these 4 tires, when they are fully, they are running. They are carrying the whole car. You and your load, they are running fast, 100 mph, 200 mph. You are running with it. 6 men cannot push it.
This motor, as embody the engine, everything when they inside, heavy reach. Plus you and your family when enter inside, when I want travel. Plus the plenty load when I put inside. When the tire they strong, now him all this load, the motor go they carry them, they run like say nothing there inside. because the tire, all of them full, you dey inside. You go see how you go dey fast, like say you no carry anything.
How many of you understand up to this point? And if faith equals to tube, and the tube falls, your faith falls, the car is grounded, you are also grounded, your life is grounded, and just as the car can no longer do what it should do, you are unable to do anything without faith. As this tube, these tires, you can do nothing about this car without them, so you can do nothing if you do not have faith.
As this tube, now in they mean faith, now in they show faith, and say when air no dey inside, they don't fall, it means that the tire go fall. Now so it dey when we no get faith inside us, we don't fall like this tire go fall if breeze no dey inside. And because you don't fall, it means say you no go fit do anything, and everything inside your life too, it don't fall.
Your journey will stop.
The waka when you dey waka, the travel when you dey travel, go stop.
And when the journey stops, you lose time.
And when you no go fit continue your travel, you go see say you go waste time.
Your business appointments will fail.
If na business they go do, na market they go buy, you go see say all of them go scatter.
Your revenue is lost.
The gain when you go gain, you no go gain them again. It don't loss.
You become upset, irritated.
You go see say your body go begin to scratch you because you dey vex.
Armed robbers may even seize the opportunity to attack you.
As you don't stop for road, you no fit waka again. You go see say armed robbers fit see that chance, come thief the thing when you get where you stop.
We begin to jack the tires up.
When this thing don't happen, we go find jack to carry the motor up.
That's energy, your own effort.
You go begin the sweat, the struggle to see say you jack the motor, you carry the motor up.
Before you jack the motor, you look for either wood or stone to wedge the tire left, right, and center, or to even wedge the jack itself.
Before you go begin the jack, you go see say you go find stone to put wedge for the motor so that you no go begin the roll. Even the jack, when you take jack am, you go find wood to balance am so that you no go sink, enter inside ground.
Why all this?
Why all this wahala?
Because the tube, the tire are falling. Now you have to use your own energy to fix them.
Waiting make all this wahala come. Now because the tire and the tube, they don't fall. Now your own power, you go take the struggle to see how you go repair them.
It is so when our faith fails.
Now so it be when our faith don't fail.
Jesus told Peter.
Jesus tell Peter,
Satan wants to sift you like wheat.
Satan want to scatter you, shake you, like where they sift wheat.
You know, when you're making sifting garri, you throw it in the sifter. He says Satan want to sift you like wheat, a chaff. Sift you like wheat.
You know, when you want to remove dirty from garri or even from granuts, he go see, say when you don't peel and finish, he go put them for basin or for that sifter. They throw them, they blow all the nyama out. Now the thing when Jesus, they tells Peter, say, that so Satan want to blow you through it.
So that your faith will not go flat. Your faith will not fail.
So that your faith no go fall like this. It no go scatter like this.
When our faith goes flat, when our faith fails, we become easy prey to Satan to turn us.
When your faith don't fall like this, they flat like this, you go see, say, you go there cheap for Satan hand to take you play.
That is the moment you begin to go from one prayer house to the other, from one occult house to the other, from one occult priest to the other.
Now you go see yourself.
Satan sifting you.
Now you go see yourself. They run from one deliverance pastor to another deliverance pastor. From one deliverance church to another deliverance church. Any place when crusade day, you go report. That one is Satan, they blow you like that.
Jesus prayed that the faith of Peter will not go flat.
Jesus here, they pray,
will not fail.
make Peter's faith no fall like this.
Now, what is the remedy for all this trouble? It is always to make sure that you check the pressure of your car every morning. And if it is low, you top it up. And you will not waste time. You will not have cause to push. So long as this tire is topped up, this tube is topped up. How many of you understanding me? Let me see.
How we go take
to avoid that all of that struggle is just to do one thing: to top the tube, everybody, your tire every morning, to save all of the trouble and the fear and the two horns of doubt, fear and anxiety. All we have to do is to top our faith, check our faith every day.
For you to see, say, this wahala no jam you. Now to make sure, say, when you wake up, you check your tire. If the breeze when they inside don't go down small, you put small to make sure, say, it gauge. And I saw it there for us. We suppose they look inside our life. Make sure, say, we put more faith every day. Put more faith every day.
We are told this in 2 Corinthians chapter 13 and verse 5.
We go see this one for 2 Corinthians chapter 13, number 5.
Examine yourselves, whether ye be in the faith. Prove your own selves. Examine.
Make una check una selves to see if una still there inside faith. Try yourself and know.
We examine our tires.
We dey check our tire.
We want to make sure that they are well inflated, the tube.
We want to see, say, breeze, they inside well, and they pump and well.
So we have to check our faith.
Now, so it be too, we're supposed to check our faith.
Now, let me bring it together in the passages we read.
Make a come, bring them, join them together for all the places when we read.
The two major things that make a car to work are the engine and the tire.
The two strong thing, big thing, when they make motor to work, now the engine when they inside and the tire when they carry them.
Only two things make a car to move and do work.
Now these two things, now they make motor the waka and go anywhere where you want to go.
The engine, the powerhouse, and the tire, the tubes.
The engine where the power day, and the tire when they carry them.
And the one cannot do without the other.
And these two things, when they tell us so, the tire and the engine, they not feel separate themselves.
If the tires are down and the engine is on, this car cannot move.
If the tire fall, if this motor tire fall, and engine they on, they strong, the motor not go move.
On the other hand, if the tires are strong as they are here, and the engine is quenched, the car cannot move either.
Now so it be too, if the tire is strong, now new tire is strong, a balance, and the engine no green start, this motor no go move.
How many of you believe that that is true?
How many of you believe say this one is true? If you believe and carry your hand, wave and make us see.
On the altar here, let me see.
Make us see una here too, make una wave them.
This message shall be continued in the next episode, same time next week. Digging Deep, another book by Apostle G.D. Numbere. The book Digging Deep is a counsel for the born-again Christian. Digging Deep exposes the inevitable trials of faith that comes to every believer and encourages the believer to lay a solid spiritual foundation of faith ahead of the trials. It is a must-read for every believer. Other books by Apostle G.D. Numbere and Pastor Dr. Mrs. Nonye Numbere, A Man and a Vision, The Eagle Christian, Word Killed, Word Maketh Alive, Buying into Another Man's Vision, and lots more. Available at the church headquarters, number 47 Isiokpo Street, T-Line, Port Harcourt, and other leading bookshops. Order your copy now by calling 080-334-07909 or 080-331-26028.
Over my head, I had a music.
Thanks for watching. If you have been taught by this broadcast, please contact us today. Contact was brought to you by Greater Evangelism World Crusade.